Announcement time! Hi lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and here I'll be showing you how to make homemade delicious pastries with easy recipes you can try at home. In today's class, I'll be teaching you how to make the perfect, delicious, and crispy Nigeria Chinchin, from the ingredients to frying and finally to packaging. Okay, so stay tuned and let's get started. Here are the ingredients we'll be using. I measured at, this is 1,500 grams of flour. I have extra 500 grams of flour, so in total we make use of 2,000 grams, and here is 300 grams of sugar and 120 grams of milk flavor. I also have 2 large eggs. I'm making use of 3 evaporated milk. Okay, so I'll also be making use of 300 grams of butter. Okay, I also have my cinnamon, baking powder, and also a teaspoon of salt for this recipe. Okay, so first we have to mix all our dry ingredients together. First, I combine all the dry ingredients together in a bowl. The flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. I mix them well until everything is evenly blended before adding my butter. Okay, so I rub it in with my fingers until it forms a crumbly texture. Okay. In a separate bowl, I cracked in 2 eggs and add 3 packs of Hollandia evap. You can use any milk of your choice, okay? I whisked everything together until well combined. Okay, please, you can feel free to use anything to whisk. It's because this my whisk has just been lying there in the cupboard, so I thought I should make use of it. Of course, I did buy it for decoration. Okay, as you can see, I added 2 cups of water. All right, 2 cups of water to this mixture. All right, but feel free if you want to use milk for your mixture. Maybe if you don't want to add water to it, it's all on you. Next, we'll be working with our clean hands. So I will make a little well in the center of the dry mixture, just like so, and gradually add the wet mixture bit by bit. Please, this is very important. Okay, at this stage, don't apply too much force while mixing. Don't. We are not kneading bread. Okay, what we want is just to gently bring the dough together. If you mix it too hard, your chinchin will turn out tough. So be gentle, okay? And just combine everything until the dough forms. You can see that my video is actually on speed because it was too long. So that is why I'm a little bit fast. All right. Normally, when I'm working with 2,000 grams of flour, I like to divide it into 2 portions before mixing. That way, it is easier to handle and gives me more control. But for the sake of this video, I decided to mix everything all at once so you can see the full process together. Okay, so feel free to divide yours if you want it that way. Okay. Can you see that? Our dough is gradually coming together so nicely. This is the perfect consistency we are aiming for. Mind you, this video is on speed. All right, so you can see that the dough is soft, smooth, and just right for making our delicious chinchin. Okay, now this is another part to take note of. All right, as you roll out your dough, try not to use too much flour on your work surface. Adding excess flour at this stage can make the chinchin turn out hard, and we don't want that, right? Okay, so just a light sprinkle is enough to prevent sticking while keeping the dough soft and perfect, just like so. You see what I'm doing, right? Personally, I like to cut out all my chinchin dough into my preferred shapes and sizes before frying. This makes it easier to monitor the frying process, okay? And it also helps me work faster without rushing once the oil is hot. So whatever works best for you, just go with that. So now we are moving on to the frying process, okay? I start by pouring about 3 liters of vegetable oil into my pan. Okay, it is very important to use enough oil so that the chinchin can, fry evenly without sticking together. Before adding in the dough, I always test the oil with a skewer. Once bubbles forms around it, I know the oil is hot enough. This step is very important because if the oil isn't hot, the chinchin will end up soaking oil instead of frying nicely. Okay, just look at our chinchin. It's looking beautiful already. So inviting, right? Just look at that. Oh my god. Here is a quick bonus tip. Once my chinchin is golden and ready, I scoop it out of the oil into a filter that I've already lined with a paper towel. All right, this helps absorb any excess oil and keeps the chinchin light, crispy, and not greasy. Okay, just look at that. Oops, you might have noticed I suddenly switched outfits. Don't worry, it's not a second chef education, okay? It's still me. I just had to dash out quickly to pick up a package before getting back to frying our chinchin. So after packing my chinchin into the container, I seal it with a tamper-proof seal using my heat gun. For everyone going into chinchin production, this is important because it keeps your product fresh, safe, and professional. It also gives your customers confidence that it hasn't been opened before. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this chinchin recipe and the tips I shared, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to my channel and follow me for more delicious recipes and baking tutorials. Your support means a lot and I can't wait to share more with you.